We are now recording. We're live.
Okay, so welcome to Mothership, which is the RPG that we'll be playing, and we'll be playing a module, a mega dungeon called Gradient Descent. So I'm joined here by Eric Wrights. I don't know why I said your last name because it's in the fucking Zoom chat.
I had myself muted because
Just de-doxed them.
Yeah, lol. Myself, Kevin, Grant, and James, and I'll let them each in turn talk about who they're playing. Just you can say your character's name and then their class, and then if you want say something else about them, like maybe their trinkets, you can, but you don't have to. Who wants to start? How about Eric, since I started with him and doxed him?
I'm playing Harris McNeil. I'm a trucker. Trucker, right? Teamster. I keep calling them truckers.
Well, trucker, they're basically truckers, so that's fine.
Space Ridley, trucker.
I even typed in Teamster and then deleted it and put trucker because I thought I was wrong on Teamster. He's a real rail thin dude. Long shoulder length, greasy hair. He carries a golf club that he kind of uses to putt little rocks or whatever would be around him, kind of absentmindedly.
Doesn't know who he is, so that's interesting.
He knows to do it, but he doesn't know why.
Yeah. We're gonna have to deal with robot amnesia too.
Oh, geez, robot. Okay. Well, should I go next? Is that it, Eric?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's me.
Okay. I am playing Violet. She is a scientist. Just kind of on the taller side, but not on the taller side for a woman. Has kind of slender with wavy purple hair. And then has a small tattoo of the solar system on her right shoulder.
Nice. All right, how about our resident android?
Hello, my name's James. I am playing Simulated Calculation 6. He does not know that there were 5 before him, but yes, there were in fact 5 before him. He standard issued android. He looks somewhat human. Like they, for some reason, gave him a beard. No one understands why.
Does he have skin? Is it?
Previous variations did. They kind of skimped on him. That's why.
So you're more chrome.
Yeah, he's more chrome, and that's also why he has what did we say? It wasn't welded onto him.
A laser cut.
Yeah, laser cut. Yeah. He has a laser cut little astronaut on his arm with his pockets out. And when everyone meets him, they see that he has a pamphlet in his jacket that he wears about sheep.
Nice. I forgot to mention that my character on the other arm has a patch, or her patch is travel to distant exotic places, meet unusual things, then get eaten.
Live, laugh, love.
Yep, that's it.
The equivalent.
I guess the last thing is most times when you see him, he's walking around with a machete on his back. And he quotes old movies, but he doesn't understand why he quotes them. He just quotes them,
which is good. Everybody has a weird tick.
Like one of his favorite is machete, but nobody understands what that's about. They just hear him say machete a lot.
I'm playing Danny Trejo. All right.
But the way he says it isn't like it's purely robotic when he says it. He just says machete with no inflection or anything in it. He just says it. And everybody looks at him and they're like, okay. Exactly. Everybody's just like, cool, very cool.
Very cool. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and begin this? So, each of you wake or come online with frosted glass a few inches from your face. The only thing you remember is your name and swirling, non-distinct memories of what you did for a living. A computerized voice, and it's filled with errors and static, comes online and says the following. Finalizing wake-up procedure. An attendant will be with you shortly. Please do not leave the cryo room until you're instructed to do so. Thank you for using Cloud Bank Synthetic Production Facility Employee Services.
Is there a way he can hack his pod open?
yours is gonna crack open. Here's the thing. So when you the frosted glass is there, you hear a sound, and then you watch as each of the pod lids raises.
Okay.
You are different because you even though you're in a pod, you have various cables connected into your various ports, which is not something that you can see the other people in the room have. There are 10 pods and 3 of them open, containing our Harris McNeil Violet and Simulated Calculation 6.
You could just say Sim 6.
Give the full name for now.
Nice.
So we hit record, right? I forgot to mention that.
Right?
Okay. I was like, oh shit.
Yes, yeah, we're
Wait a
7
minute.
minutes in. We
I'm
go.
not doing that again. So you can see that you're in some sort of improvised cryopod bay. You can see that there are various jury-rigged looking cabling sprouting from the ceiling and coming down like vines connecting to each cryopod. It's a room that's very kind of what's the word? It's very blocky. Like you can see the bulkhead standing out. There isn't any sort of like paint or anything on the walls. And the thing that you notice is that you feel very light because there is no gravity in the room as you just slowly can begin to float out of the cryopods. There are once more 10 cryopods with you. I'm gonna go ahead to Foundry as well really quickly.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, nothing special. We're just gonna do that there. So there are 10 cryopods that are in the room. Again, 3 of them have opened with you. You can see that there is a kind of thing is this? Hold on. 2 airlock doors, so one to the north and one to the east from where you are. What are you doing?
Well, first off, I look first in the direction of Simulation 6 instead of towards, what was your name? Harris. Oh, God! You almost gave me a heart attack. And then I turned to the left. Okay, 1 human. At least.
I sit up. I did not mean to horrify you.
Wouldn't say horrified, just startled me. I wasn't expecting to see an android here. You're an interesting model. I don't know if I've seen one that looks like you before. And I don't remember seeing it. Huh.
Harry's gonna hop into the pod, do a real long, lanky stretch. Oh, it's okay.
You float up into the air.
Yeah, just kind of like, exactly, just like even in the air as I'm floating, just kind of stretching. I could go back to sleep. We know where we're at? Is this destination?
I can't remember. Where were we going? What?
My data logs have no memory either. And I get out of my pod and I just lash myself down with my boots. I seem to remember I
That's
have these.
You do have mag boots. You're the only one. You are you the only one with mag boots? But
I
before we
think
get to that, actually, as you begin to realize you don't fully understand kind of where you are, you're confused as to kind of what the current situation is. You're some unknown location. I'm gonna need a fear saves from all three of you, and keep in mind you're in the presence of an android, so I believe those are at disadvantage.
oh, son of a bitch. All right.
Thanks, Shane.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So we have to roll under our what? What
Your
do we have?
your fear save stat.
Oh, yeah, I fucking failed.
Wait, where is that?
It should
Oh,
be
there it is.
to the right of your stats. Yeah.
Oh my god, I have a 25.
I have succeeded.
You
I
have
failed.
85.
I rolled a 95 and a 94. I failed.
Yeah, I'm a robot. I'm an
Oh,
android.
God, you can't. Okay, that makes sense.
I don't really get feared, but
Wait,
Yeah,
how did
you
you
don't need to
guys?
roll a disadvantage either. Yeah.
Wait, how did you roll in
So
whatever?
there's the character sheet, the player characters.
Oh, so the actual character sheet.
Yeah, not the PDF one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. So if I want to do that, I
Go
can
ahead
do
and
that.
take. So you start out at 2 stress, take a stress because you failed.
3.
Yep. So up to 3
Okay.
if you
Counting up.
counting up.
I
Oof.
noticed you both have elevated stress. Are you
Yeah,
okay?
say that out loud. That is not like. That actually makes it interesting.
No, of course we're not okay. We don't know. We don't. We're in a strange place without our memories.
Ah, correct.
Who would be okay?
Forgive
You
me.
see Violet starting to panic a bit as the realization of what is going on begins to set in.
Our equipment is it? Are they? Is it like in the locker in front of us or something like that, or is it?
Oh yeah, thank you for asking about that. So there are lockers that are in front of each cryopod that you can see. Like as you go down to examine the locker, you can see that the other 7 cryopods are also frosted over.
Well, I'm gonna get my mag boots to stick me to the ground.
Am I the only one with? Just kind of sigh. I guess I'm floating.
Floating. Well, this is good because you have a handhold right now. That is a person potentially.
Would you like me to help you come down?
Yes, please. If you wouldn't mind.
I walk over and put my hand out so that she can grab it.
I grab the cold robotic hand.
Oh yeah. Oh, you feel the cold metal against your flesh.
I'm sorry if I am cold. We have been in storage for I do not know how long, but just bring her
Storage?
No,
down.
it's
Look,
it's
I say
fine.
storage.
It's fine.
Storage dog.
Um,
I'm gonna wipe one of the frosted glasses of the other pods.
Forgive me. What word would you like me to use?
I
Whatever
don't.
word.
None of the words are good. No words is good in this situation. I don't know where
yeah,
I'm
maybe
at.
maybe the
That will
less
be added to the
talking,
that is
better.
added to the logs.
Oh God. I'm gonna, having been dragged over to my equipment, I'm gonna just start, well, collecting it all, putting it on, strapping it on, whatever needs to be done.
Is there anything in the glass? Like when I wipe the glass, do I see anything or no?
You can see that there is a human form within. You cannot make out the exact appearance of the individual, but you can see there is somebody there.
Are those
The
empty?
pods are numbered as well, by the way. So
Okay.
you 1, 2, and 3 have opened.
What number was I?
Let me see. You were
Very important question.
number 3. 2 was James, and 1 was Eric. So Travis is not Travis. Lol.
Harris.
I'm gonna take Harris.
Travis is a good name though.
Yeah. I don't know why I said Travis. Yeah.
That makes sense. I'd be like get the mechanic up in case. That would be how Harris would be rationalizing that. Well, shoot. I feel like we've been on this ship already, right? I mean, we've got this is a ship, right?
I don't know.
That's what I'm.
No, we don't know.
I know.
Yeah. He's saying in character that this is a ship, right?
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe it's a ship. Maybe it's not. I look around, like there aren't any windows or anything like that.
There are no windows. The only light in the room is coming from the faint kind of bluish glow coming from the open cryopods.
The exits from the room, are they labeled with anything?
They are not labeled with anything that you can make out. Actually, one is the door to the north. It says 3.1 colon. And hold on one second. 3.2. Skeleton Works.
Wait, so the door to the north sells that.
What?
North.
The north door.
Skeleton Works?
Yes.
3.1 Skeleton Works.
All right, well,
So it says 3.1 colon 3.2 Skeleton Works.
West door?
The west door, is there any marking? Or you guys
No,
you're
like,
saying yeah.
I'm not going into Skeleton Works. I like my skeleton unworked.
So yeah, what about the western door?
There's no label.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Do I hear any like engines or anything? Or is it just like
There's a faint hum that you can make out. You can't tell if it's engines or anything of the sort.
Huh.
yeah, that's unsettling.
Well, I
Yeah, we
mean,
gotta confirm what's going on with the ship.
you assume it's a ship. What if it's not?
If it's not, we're fucked. Right? So it's gotta be a ship.
No, not necessarily.
I agree with Harris. I believe this might be a ship.
I mean, it could be, but it might not.
If it's not, that means what? Let's work that one out.
And you said there's like no computers or anything in the room, right, Kevin? Or anything that I could access in a way?
Interface with?
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, because I also have computer skills.
There's nothing in the room.
All right then.
Damn.
I think right at this moment you hear a sound coming on as cryopod 4 opens. And you watch as a woman leaps out of the cryopod. You can see her spin in the air like she has some deafness in 0G, grabbing the lid of the cryopod, and she's looking around wildly. And then her attention snaps to you three. And you can see that she has a holster at her side and a revolver within. You can see her go for the revolver.
Whoa.
Well,
you three.
No need.
And just say, what the fuck is going on? I don't remember going on a dive. How did I get here? Who are you all?
A dive?
I
You're not divers?
maybe we are. I don't know why we're here. None of us have any memory of what happened. We just woke up here like you, just a minute or two earlier.
And you see her just go kind of like she reaches for her head. She still has the gun trained on you all. You don't remember. And she goes, shit, I don't remember how I got here.
Don't
What do you mean you
even.
don't remember?
We don't remember either.
Well, who are you? You said you're not
Harris.
divers. What are you?
I'm like a mechanic. I assume I'm taking care of this ship. This is the ship.
I'm a Violet. I'm a scientist.
My name is
You're a
simulated
scientist.
calculation.
And
Yes.
you see her just kind of like look at simulated 6 for a very, very long time.
No,
And you
no
can see-
blinking eyes from me, just staring back at her.
and you can see her eye kind of just twitch, and her guns point to the other two, and she just says, as the gun clicks in her hand, "Are you human? Am I human?"
Yes.
All three of you are human, from my understanding. And I turn around and just walk towards one of the doors.
Hey! You
What's
stay
No,
your-
I'm
put.
kidding. I'm not gonna walk towards the door. I turn around to look back in my locker actually, because I didn't finish taking my stuff out.
What's your name?
Still has the gun trained. Sarah. Named Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. Go back into the locker.
Sarah, well, nice to meet you, Sarah. Would you mind maybe lowering that gun? I don't think that's necessary.
You can see her just kind of look to the two of you for a long while. She just kind of bites her lip before pushing the hammer back on the gun and putting it in her holster. And she goes, "Okay. Okay, well, I believe that you two are humans, so that's fine. That one," and she gestures at Simulated 6, obviously is not. That's going to be a problem.
Why?
Why would that be? I mean, yeah, he's a little less put together than other or presentable than other androids, but I mean, he's not he's just gonna randomly attack us.
There cannot be there cannot be androids here. It's not safe for us, and it's not safe for it.
How do you know? Or what is? Are you remembering things?
I know who I am. You saying you don't know who you are? At all. No recollection.
Just know my name and what I do. I don't remember anything other than that. Why I'm here. Where here is.
You can see her hand kind of slowly kind of keeping its distance close to the revolver. She says, "You're sure you're human?"
Well, yeah, I can prove it. Or at least that me and Harris are human. Wait, let me double check what the tool is. Yeah, the field recorder. Yeah, I have a field recorder. I can do a quick DNA test. I can prove that me and Harris are human.
That doesn't mean shit here.
Yeah, I also don't want my DNA taken.
Then you're just gonna have to believe us then.
You can see her she kind of clicks her tongue a couple times, and as you can tell, she's thinking, "This isn't good. We have to get back to the bell where it's safe."
Wait, how do we know you're human?
Wait, the bell. What's the bell?
I know I'm human. I remember who I am as well. I'm a diver. I
What is
go down here. You don't know what a diver is?
No.
Okay. She goes, "Okay. I don't know why you don't remember why you're here. That's frankly impossible with the blockade around here. There's no way any outsiders could have gotten in. So she goes, I'm what Arcady calls a diver. All right. I go by myself or as a team with others to this place. This place is called the Deep. It's a abandoned space station run by an unshackled AI. And the AI's name is Monarch.
So good.
I can see why you aren't too fond of androids then.
This is an android. This used to be a synthetic production facility. Now it's just Monarch's domain. And she goes, we if you're brave enough though, there's a lot of untapped money here, fountains of it actually. All kinds of experimental tech, we call artifacts that are worth tens of thousands to millions of credits. So very briefly, I come down here, I try to find stuff, and I try to bring it back to the Bell, which is it's a little space station that orbits around the Deep. Is that enough for you, or do you need more?
That makes sense. That's why that's why I'm here.
I think
you think you're a diver, and you don't remember it.
That makes sense, and I mean I'm good with computers and scavenging and in medicine. That must be why I'm here. I must be the group's medic or field technician.
And then she goes, here's the problem. And she kind of glances, like you can tell she doesn't really mean to kind of do so, but she glances over at simulated 6 and just says, the things down here that Monarch has been making don't all look like that. And she gestures at herself as they look like us.
So DNA tests are worthless. Do they have some sort of synthetic skin or synthetic blood that actually reads out as positive?
Rumor has it that that Monarch is making androids so good that they pass off as human. Are you sure? You're really sure you're human?
There are many ways to find out.
Why are you looking over at us, Simulation 6?
I'm not even looking at you guys. I'm not looking. I just say that while I'm looking away from you all.
Yeah, she says, like
I'm not. I just respond. I just say it. Like I don't even think about it. It just comes out.
I mean, I'm not sure what we can do to prove you. I have a first aid kit. I have the field recorder. Other than cutting open my finger, showing you I bleed, or that I have DNA, that's all I can do. Other than that, it's just my word.
Okay.
I know I'm human, therefore I must be human.
That's what an android would say.
No, an android would not say that.
It's the way of the world.
We're gonna go ahead and she just quickly goes, do you know, so you're not divers, you don't remember anything, you don't know what the bends are either, do you? Arcadia likes diving terms, so that's why the Bell, the diving, the Deep.
That makes sense.
The bends, they're all that. So don't ask me why that's the case, but do you know what the bends are?
No, that's
I know what the actual bends are, but something tells me I'm not going to know what these bends are.
Okay, so something similar. Like, the longer you are down in the water, right, the worse things are for you.
Yeah.
Right, and the deeper you go.
Be careful about coming up. Yeah.
So we don't know what it is. It's one of the risks of diving, but the longer you're here, the more likely you are to think that you are an android. And maybe you are. Maybe that's just residual memories coming about, but it's something that happens to the longer you hear the longer you stay here, the more that this builds up.
Yeah, that sounds like that actually does sound like something an android would say.
You can see that this makes her kind of nervous. She goes, I know I'm human.
Can I know what my humanity is?
I know my humanity.
Well, no. I want to know it for the RP.
I know it was just my. It was
The question coming about, yeah.
Yeah. I need to be reassured. I need to know exactly where I'm at.
I will. Yeah,
I'll
I
screw to
need
my
to know
friends
how
right
I
now.
reply to this question.
How will I harm everyone else?
James is like, oh, actually human.
Oh wait, I can't check
The most
that.
human of
in-
you all is the
I
android.
can't check that in
Depends.
whatever. Well, I can briefly.
I'm putting it in. I'm putting it in chat. James, you said you want to know. To your. She goes.
I don't want to know mine. No, I don't want to know mine.
Okay. She goes. So she goes. The bends act in reverse if you're an android. The longer you're here, the longer you think you're human. Which, given your appearance, shouldn't be a problem, right?
I look at myself. No, it should not be a problem for you all.
And I'm gonna say like, as she describes the bends, like a little bit of doubt creeps into your psyche. So that stat is gonna go up slightly.
What's that? Humanity.
What?
Humanity.
Your the bends. Your bend stat is the thing that's gonna be is the thing that I've mentioned before. Yeah, that's what I'm tracking.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go in order here really quickly, and I'll message whoever wants to know. All right, let me just roll some dice here really quickly to see what happens. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I'm a real boy. Let's.
You know what? Now I kind of want to know. Just because he said that.
No, I'm curious and determine how I play things.
I'm not going to tell you what the scale is, though. That's the problem.
Oh, that's funny.
So whose is that?
I only message it to the person, so I message it to you.
Okay.
It's like
it has gone up,
and the scale's billion.
Yeah, it goes up pretty high.
So the higher it is, or the lower it is, the more human you think.
The higher it is, the less human you think you are.
Okay. Okay.
We have to get back to the bell.
Well,
Yeah, that sounds great.
if you've been here before, skeletal works or unnamed door?
There's the problem. I don't remember.
So we aren't the only ones who don't remember everything then.
You remember nothing from what I've been told so far. Except for your job.
Well, no, that's curious, don't you think? Why would we lose everything, but you only some things? That's interesting, no?
And she goes, are you implying I'm not human?
No, I'm implying that.
Are you fucking implying I'm not human? I know I'm human. Okay?
That's not what I was.
Shit.
That's not what I was implying at all. I was just pointing out an interesting observation.
is behind Kevin? Jesus Christ.
The photo.
I'm mildly terrified.
It is.
They all have patches that say "I'm not a robot."
Oh, they do. Holy shit. Oh.
I'm scared.
And she goes, you can see her glancing around, and she like looks at the door and Skeleton Works and says, "Okay, here's what I do know. So we're on 3.2. We're on 3.1." And she gestures at the 3.1 and the colon. 3.2. I don't know if that's deeper or not. We have to get back up to the first floor somehow.
Wait, so 3.1, does that mean we're on third deck, third floor?
We're on probably the largest factory that is known to man, at least for producing synthetics. The third floor is made up of many different parts, many different floors. So it's really hard to give exact positioning other than the third chunk of the facility is not exactly a full third floor.
Okay. Well,
I don't want my skeleton ripped out. I still think the left door.
She goes, I don't know what's there. I don't know what Monarch's been doing.
I take that over. I mean, especially
Do you
for us
remember?
humans, I don't want my skeleton messed with.
I'll take that as a
We should go to the left door then.
okay. Left airlock.
sure.
I got a bioscanner. I'm tuning it.
Just getting it ready. Okay. So the airlock slides open. You can see that there is a short hallway leading to another airlock. And you can see that above it, it says 0 gem.
Okay. Okay.
Zero.
That's
Well,
good. That's good, right?
maybe it's good. Shall we see what's there?
Oh, I gotta do some. Oh shit.
Oh no.
All right, let's describe the room. Let's take a look at the room first, and we'll go from there.
Describe the room, then we'll take a look.
And I have to. You can't move your token. It's a. I had to resize it so it's actually a tile instead. Let's get rid of this game pause though. Okay, so as you enter this room, here's what you see. Shit. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me do this really quickly.
Oh no.
Shit. Oh no, you're fine. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Everything's fine. So you're in this. As the airlock door slides open to this next space, you can see that. Let me actually get this timer going so I can keep track of things. I rolled a couple of times. So you can see you're in this massive space. You're still floating in 0 G. Well, One of you is. The other two are able to walk. The space does not seem to be. It is not like an office or anything like that. It is in size. It is this massive sphere with handles all along the inside. It's empty. It's pristine. You can see where it is, but it is completely dark. Who has light, by the way?
I have a
I
flashlight.
believe I do. I think we all have flashlights.
Okay, and that extends like about 20 meters into the dark. So all you see is this. It extends 20 meters into this dark void. Um,
Oh
You can
man, I
see
meant
that
to ask if there was
the
light.
room again is spherical, and it smells like wet iron. And there are all these walls are completely covered in the sphere with all kinds of handles and uh, various uh, racks and things. So just like bars going across. Um, and it is just complete. It is massive in scale compared to the room you just came from.
Did you say wet iron?
It smells like wet iron. Yeah.
And we see no visible like moisture.
You don't see anything. I think you can see that it looks like if you like look a little closely at the bars and things, you can it looks like it's been used recently. And you can hear a. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, you can hear the sound of like a clanging, kind of this of uh something clanging against iron far off in the distance. So your light barely penetrates beyond its kind of length into the dark. So you can't see exactly where this noise is coming from.
Can I activate my infrared goggles?
Activating infrared.
Yep. We both have them. Nice.
I pull out my binoculars and pretend. I'm joking.
Although Eric has to put his on, I kind of just tap my head a little bit and mine activate.
What's the distance on infrared? Does it say on there?
It says up to 100, I think. Oh no, it doesn't say. It just says allows the wearer to see heat signatures, but it doesn't say how far.
Heat signatures. I think the first thing you would notice is that you can see that some of the bars that are there, the handles that are all along the walls have some of them have hand prints on them that are glowing kind of like a faint like a kind of like a greenish color, right?
Mm-hmm.
So not looks like this something has been there recently, so in the last few hours, but you can't tell exactly when. Something with hands. The other thing you see. Hold on, I'm gonna look up infrared range real quick. I'm curious.
It depends. It can be out to thousands of meters, depending.
I doubt these are.
Like, I'd say these are probably like maybe 50 to 100 at best.
Even 50 is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say like this goes for meters. I'm just curious like what the average one looks like.
So there's something in this room.
Like 300 meters is like okay.
High quality thermal scopes can go up to 4,000 yards. Entry level scopes.
Yeah, I doubt these
are
like
1,000 yards.
We're gonna go with like.
I would say these are like
300
standard
meters.
issue. Yeah, I'd say like these are like standard issue.
So I'm gonna say that's still, even at that distance, that's not far enough to see to the far end of the room. There's still darkness beyond. That's how big this room is.
Even with the flashlight. Oh.
It's over 300 meters long.
It's over 300 meters long.
Holy.
I mean,
she said we were on the largest factory, essentially, or in the largest factory.
I mean, I'm not saying this is a good idea, because I know it's probably not, but I mean, I do have a flare gun.
I also have one, and that's not a good idea.
Like I said, I didn't think it was a good idea. Just if we really want to see what's in this room, way out there, we do have an option.
Yeah, what is that like? Hold on.
I mean,
That's like so 3 football fields
Yeah.
roughly, and it
Yeah.
extends, and you can't see that far.
I mean, we've already turned on our flashlights, so even if we can't see them, if anything's lurking out there in the darkness, they've already probably seen the light coming from this doorway and the flashlights.
Wait, are you floating up?
No, I'm holding on to like the door frame or something. We haven't gone into the room.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, I just mean is we're trying to get up.
I
Yeah,
see
I
what
mean,
he's saying. I
I-
understand what you're saying.
I could try to like float up. I could push upwards or see if I couldn't climb up the wall, but I mean, I don't know if that's a good idea unless there's some sort of rope so you could pull me back down. If I
look
shine the
up, like-
flashlight like up, how high does the ceiling seem to
Yeah, I
go?
was
Is there
gonna say,
like a
like-
ceiling here, or does it also
The room is
just
spherical.
go? So it
So
starts
you
to
can see if it's
curve up and just go
equidistant.
hundreds.
Yep.
Well, there might be something up there, but what do you think, Sarah? You've been here before. Have you been here before?
And she shakes her head. I don't think I've been down this far.
Wonder what such a large space was used for, and a circular one that doesn't seem efficient for a factory.
And she goes, I don't know. And it smells like sweat. Is kind of is what she says.
Is it hot?
And then
Sweat.
it's not hot. It seems to be like about room temperature, like from what you can make out. Like it seems like whatever atmospherics are operational, it's keeping it at a steady temp.
Are there other doors leading out of here that we can see?
You can see that there's one that you can see. So you from here you know that there's one at the far end of the room.
Okay.
That you wouldn't be able to make out. You can see that there are lines kind of going along the ceiling that seem to kind of tell you, like some of the lines go to the side door that's about 300 meters away from where you are. You can just make it out, and that's the one to the south.
We don't see any tech here.
You don't see any tech at all.
No tech. No
Huge
clear
space.
avenue of escape to go through a hatch. Let's go through the south door. The 300 meters one right there. Just hug the wall.
You hear the clanging getting closer.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay. Okay. All right. Like it's still like it takes you. I think it'll still take you. So this is still about 300 meters. So I think it'll still take you about 10 minutes to get over there, just from kind of making your way over the bars and things. You can see Sarah is using the bars as well to hop from location to location. Just kind of pulling herself along. You can tell that she's had some zero-G training. But you all eventually make it to that southern door, that southern airlock, and you are going through it, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless
Very
the
well.
name is like Death Room or something.
Well, yeah, this is
There's
predicated.
From what you can see, the room, like there is a label above this door. It just says decontamination.
Well, that's not necessarily bad, but it does imply that we just Well, wait, does it look like that's an exit from another room, or like we are supposed to exit from here into that room?
Say that again.
So does
He wants to know if we need to
that room
leave
says
through this door.
decontamination? Does it look like that door is like the exit? Like, are there arrows pointing into that doorway, as in like go this way to get decontaminated, or does it look like it releases out?
There's nothing like that. You don't see any sort of markings. It just looks like it just opens into that room.
Okay. Okay, well, that's a little concerning. I'd say there's a 50-50 shot we're about either leaving the place that is supposed to be decontaminated, or we're about to enter a place which requires decontamination to leave. I don't like either of those thoughts.
Well, it's a gym. Maybe it's like you're cleaning off there.
Could be harmless, but if this is some sort of an industrial factory and manufacturing center, who knows what was going on in here?
On my short, I'm gonna look at SC, SC6.
Yes.
I kind of show I've got my what is it called? Shit, as soon as I look down, as soon as I looked away from it, I forgot what it was called. Hand welder out, and I'm like, that like the thing that's we're hearing clanging. That thing's fucking coming.
Yes, it is. Would you like me to stay behind while you all go through?
No, I'm saying, be ready to. Do you have a weapon?
I pull up my Bible Bible shedder.
There we are.
I have a flare gun. And
That
his
would not be
grappling
helpful.
gun too.
This rigging gun.
Yeah. I can harpoon something.
I do not believe we wish to fight.
Okay,
No,
well
no.
then. So into the mysterious decontamination room that is either death or nothing.
The clanging gets closer.
Okay,
Yep.
death room?
Death room.
Actually, as the sound approaches, I'm going to need another round of fear saves from everybody as this unknown sound that seems to be getting closer to starts to unnerve you. And I need to roll.
James is fucking us. James, you're.
God damn it. I would have passed the first one. Fucking hell, James.
Just tell James to leave the room and roll the dice.
I failed too.
Oh shit! So something like doesn't compute. You feel the beginnings of some sort of simulated fear response creep onto you.
Well, maybe
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Take one stress.
Maybe you're a human, James. That is the fear.
This thing that comes towards us does not bode well.
Yeah,
You're going through the door?
Yeah, let's go through the door.
Going through the door.
Okay.
Back facing.
Okay, so you hear like as the clanging gets closer, it sounds very regular. It's like, and it seems to be like against the walls from what you can hear. And then you hear like a something just go, like it's whistling as you go through the door.
Yeah, I've got
Close
my
the door.
pellet
Close the door. Let's close the
yeah,
door.
fucking close the door.
The door's been shut for ages.
I know, right? Door has been closed.
Okay. So you go down a very, very long hallway.
Oh God.
Try to navigate where you are. So you go through this massive hallway. I'm just going to go ahead and do another. Okay. eventually leading to the end. And you can see that like they're every now and then there are arrows kind of on the side of the hallway that indicate that you're heading towards decontamination. And eventually you manage to reach the end. So now you're at this airlock door. There's no window or anything, so you can't see within. It's just these two sliding doors that seem to. There's like a little depression that you can see, but which you used in the previous room to open the other doors. So you go in.
This room look
We're good.
familiar to you at all, Sarah? Or are we just blindly going into this room, not knowing what's up ahead?
We're just going blind at this point. Like I said, I just know we have to keep going up.
All right.
Let us go.
Okay. Beep boop.
Oh, I also want to ask Sarah. That sounded like an android coming at us, right?
Hard to tell. Might have been another diver.
Do they often attack?
Divers?
Yeah.
No, unless they're trying to rob you, but that's pretty rare. It would depend on what you have on you. There's an unwritten agreement among us divers to leave each other alone, and that's usually respected. But any kind of person can get through the blockade and start diving, so it's hard to say. Whistling's weird though. It didn't sound synthesized.
Little unsettling nonetheless, though.
Yeah, these things tend to be down here in the deep.
Well, into the
Right.
next nightmare room?
I'm sure everything's going to be fine here. So you are in a much more human scale sized room. For once, you can see that you are in the first of a set of 3 interlocking sterile white chambers, and you can see all the doors that here seem to be hermetically sealed. So like they're windows, so you can see through each successive chamber. So you're in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that camera lenses and speakers stud the walls. They're all completely covering everything. Every wall, every surface has these. And you hear a voice kind of come through the speakers as you enter.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Who's there?
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm coming through. And there's something you need to know. You absolutely cannot come through without fresh containment suits. I want to see those closed packets.
And
Where
do we
can
get
we
these
find
containment
containment
suits?
suits?
By the way, so really quickly, this set of doors that you can see is where the set of the 3 chambers seem to lead. So there are these 2 entrances, two exits to the east and to the south that you still have access to. and you hear from the voice. I'm not going to turn the thing on again because I'm lazy. But the voice says, "What the fuck is Zoom doing?" There should be some store nearby if you're going to come through to the pseudo flesh farms.
Understandable.
Understood. And I kind of like put my hand over my face and turn to them. It's like, let's not go that way.
There could be tech there, though, right?
Probably.
I mean, look, I'm all for getting up and out, but I mean, Sarah, that's why we're here, right? I mean, we're here to get out too, but we want to like.
And she goes, "You're looking for tech too, you think?"
I mean, if you're we're in the process, whether we chose to be a diver or not, we're diving.
I guess that's true. It is part of the. Okay, well, how do I put this? If you want to get past the blockade that surrounds the deep, they're pretty corrupt, and so they usually require you to get some sort of either a lot of money or an artifact.
By the way, I'm trying to be very purposeful with her saying we. I do not want her pulling that
to
revolver.
establish that you are together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I am linking myself with her 100%. Like I'm not getting shot.
Yeah, you can see that. I think before you guys left, she went to go collect the rest of her gear. She's still suspicious, but you can see she has an SMG on her as well.
We.
What does James do?
We. Yes, we. I like this word, we.
I'm doing a specific theme, but I don't want anyone getting copyright stricken. So internally, that theme is playing.
Okay, so I mean, yes. I mean, we could try to get some tech. I mean, he could be a human. What if he's not a human, though? On the other side of that door. Synthetic flesh farm, that sounds like something that would be involved with the production of androids.
You're pseudo flesh.
Or pseudo flesh, yeah, that sounds like something involved in the production of androids. Which means there's no guarantee whatever's on the other side of that door welcoming us in is human. Like us.
Yeah, probably not, but like this whole place is a production.
Everything is not safe.
Yes, but none of the other rooms have had someone asking us to put on suits before we enter another room.
Better that than entering and dying.
True, but we don't know if that's to protect what they're making or to protect us. Either way, just something I figured that was worth mentioning.
Do we wish to check other rooms?
Yeah, let's check the other two.
Yeah, what are they labeled as?
This one, does this have a label?
Flesh feeding grounds.
There's no label. Organic disposal. No.
Yes, even better.
There's no label on this door, and then on that door. This one is labeled to the south, furnaces.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to the furnaces.
Yeah, let's open the east door.
Okay. All right.
And also, there wouldn't be any of those suits in the furnaces either. So if we do want to go into the production facility, I guess straight ahead is our only choice.
Anything that's not furnaces. I don't think.
Everywhere sounds bad, apparently.
Everything in this place will kill you, I guess.
It's true. It feels like if given a named room and an unnamed room, the unnamed room
seems like the best bet in your
Yeah.
opinion.
Oh wow. Okay. Wrong die. Okay. So the room you're in currently, so you make your way just through a small connecting hallway, and then there's another set of airlocks that open to you. And within, you see that you're in some sort of cramped chamber. You can see there's various detritus is floating in the air, like paper, and various pieces of plastic and whatnot. You can see that there are a set of 4, wire mesh lockers that are stationed around the room. Nothing else within.
open up a locker.
Okay. You can see that it contains what appears to be an industrial-looking vac suit.
Oh, I already have one of those.
He said new ones.
Yeah, they look heavy duty. Actually, let me check something really quickly. Out of curiosity. I think these are better than a normal vac suit. Yes, yeah, these are. They seem to be more heavily armor plated compared to a normal vac suit.
Are there? I opened another locker. Is there another one?
Mm-hmm. You can see that each locker seems to contain one of these industrial-looking vac suits. These, you can just by looking at them, you can tell it gives a +12 to your armor bonus.
Oh, I'm
Your
gonna
armor
swap
save.
out the vac suit I have for this one.
Okay.
Right? Like, is there any penalty for doing that?
No. I'm not going to be track. Also, you can carry like one suit with you. Is so you have to pick and choose which one because it's a bulky ass spacesuit that you're carrying.
Yeah.
Like these usually, yeah. So you're not going to be able to carry more than one of these things on you.
Okay, then I'm gonna swap out the basic vac suit that I have for the +12 armor vac suit.
And then so one of the lockers, so it's what the last one that Sarah checks, and she kind of gestures for you all to kind of come closer. And she gestures at this piece of equipment that almost looks like a gun. But it actually looks more like a crossbow from what you can see. Like it has like this enormous wire on it. And she goes, "Oh, this is a heavy bolt driver. It's got 20 bolts on it too. If you wanted to pin something to a wall, that this would be ideal. I really don't have any need for it." And she gestures at her SMG. And you seem, at least for now, like good folks. So all yours. This thing, just by looking at it, you can tell it does 5d10 damage. Ranges 1, 10, and 20 meters, so it's kind of a closer range kind of thing. And on a crit, it pins a target to the wall. If you imagine, if anybody played Half-Life 2?
Yes.
Yeah, no. So there's something similar to this.
I know what you're talking about.
I've played games with similar items. Well, do one of you two want that?
I take it. You just see me pick it up.
equipped. You can see that she kind of looks like she wants to say something. Like when she sees you go for it, but then she just kind of stops herself and just continues to kind of look around the room. And she just goes, "Are we planning on going through the suit of flesh forms?"
Let's see if we grab any tech from there. Worst case, we get out with these suits, and that'll help us later.
Yeah, and she goes, "I do remember one thing. Not even the troubleshooters go down there.
Go down where?
What's a trouble?
To the suit of flesh farms." Guys, there's so many questions.
You're a I guess you don't remember you're a troubleshooter. Okay, that makes more sense.
Sounds like
yeah, hopefully you're not. Hopefully you're not troubleshooters. You didn't have the armor, so I don't think that you are them. So troubleshooters are basically they're kind of the Marines of the blockade that surrounds the deep. So they're there to make sure that basically nobody leaves the deep and nobody comes in. And so they'll board the deep and they'll try to expunge anyone who is there. They have where there's an unwritten agreement between divers on the bell and the troubleshooters where we don't bother each other, but we're fair game on the deep. It seems, unless you have the right kind of bribe, if you catch my drift.
Well, that's good, because if they don't even go down there, then
right for the taking.
Exactly.
And it means we have to worry about one fewer groups of people shooting at us, which is always a good thing.
I don't know what's down there though. I don't remember much about which floors I've been to, but I can tell you I've not been that far.
Well, I mean, the other door leading out of this place, does it have a label?
Good question. It does not.
I mean, we've also gotten very lucky picking the unlabeled doors. Do we want to keep going down that route?
Let's check.
I mean, I'm up for either. We can at least poke our head in, see what's there, and then go back to the pseudo flesh farm.
Let's not say that word.
Okay. So I think with investigation, you guys see that it leads down a very long corridor that ends in two doors, two airlocks from what you can see. Let me check these guys real quick. I don't have a good poker face.
That's fine, because you're always interested in what's in the next room, so it never reveals anything.
Oh, you hear a mysterious sound. I don't know if you can hear my dog's food going off. So 30. What is this? This one does not have this one right here does not have a label on it. This one is labeled Panic Room.
Is it Panic?
Oh,
Panic Room.
Well, I like going in the Panic Room.
That could have a lot of valuable supplies in there.
I do not believe it is worthwhile to go in that room, but very well.
Well, why? Panic rooms are normally where people go to pull it up. There could be all sorts of supplies and valuables in there. Perhaps even some of these suits that we need to get into the farm area.
Unless others have already done this.
You could probably get a vac suit. An industrial vac suit would be sufficient.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice again.
Well, I mean, what do you all think? There might be some additional weapons in there, some other supplies.
That is a good point. Other people would want to go there first. Do you think poke head in or?
Well, I mean, it'll if other people have been this way, it'll either be completely empty or it'll be full.
I personally do not have a problem with you looking in there. I just don't think it will be worth it.
And I'm assuming everybody has flashlights up. So like the rooms you've been in, by the way, have been completely pitch black. But you have enough lights to, I think, to gauge that. I just wanted to make sure that was known. So what do you think? What are you planning to do? You can tell that the panic room is locked. Just
have
kind of looking at the
lockpicks.
door.
Well, wait, if it's still locked, then maybe no one's gone in there, and I have a set of lockpicks.
Yeah, that's right. If
Okay.
not, I can try to weld it, but I think welding into a panic room, if I can weld into it, that's a bad panic room.
All right.
Who's
I
rolling?
rolled a nat 1 on my lockpick check.
Right,
Get out of there. Stop it.
We just hack this room real quick.
Okay, so that gives you a +10 on all rolls made to open these doors. So why don't you go ahead and give me an intellect check to. I don't know if you have hacking.
I do have computer skills.
I have hacking, so
Is
I
hacking a
think,
specific skill?
Yes.
Okay, then I will go with the intellect.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
then you
add
have +10. So yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So these are heavy reinforced locked doors. So the first door opens and reveals the second door.
Son of a bitch. I guess I start working on the second one.
Okay.
would you like me to help?
And this is you hacking?
Yeah, I can actually hack and whatnot. So
yeah, I'll say if you help them, they'll confer advantage.
Oh.
yeah, sure.
Hold on, I have to do a roll. So I think it takes about 10 minutes for each. There we go.
Okay. Well, both of those
And
were a success because I got a 6 and a 24.
Second door opens.
6 is scary.
You can see that there is a third door in front of you.
Son of a bitch. All right.
It's a fucking panic room. What do you expect?
This is good. This is good.
Oh, good thing you're helping me. Second roll is a 42. Oh.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll again. I rolled a 69, which you can't see, but nice. Thought that had to be known.
There was a fourth door.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me make note of time real quick.
Oh, can't believe I got 3 successes in a row.
Okay, so the door opens. So you can see there are. Let me roll real quick at something. What did I roll? Okay. So, all right. With the third door opening, you can see that there are. It looks like you can see that there are cryopod fittings on the on the walls. So you can see that it looks like the cryopod might have been mounted there at one point, but there is currently no cryopod. There's a set of what appear to be 7 empty slots there. You can see on the wall there's a large red button labeled panic. And you can see that the wire has been disconnected. And there are stacked plastic crates that you can see as well. Do you choose to look through the crates?
Definitely.
Okay.
Well,
so
hopefully there's something good in here.
You've you see that there are 3 weeks worth of MREs, and there are a number of pamphlets. So there's the pamphlets are labeled the MK12 EMP Grenade User Guide, Meat Monarch, Cloud Bank's King of Profit, Surviving Automated Uprising. There's also all major religious texts and a set of games, Jenga, Monopoly, and That's Not Lemonade. And underneath those is a photo of what appears to be Violet as a child.
This
It's
looks
very
like
obviously you younger. Yeah.
The fuck is
What's-
this doing here?
Welcome home, Violet.
Yeah, I'm kind of like just giving you space, like, because that's what the fuck.
The fuck is this doing here? And I look
Welcome
around at
home.
all the religious pamphlets here, and then like out of my back pocket, it's like, do I see any
By
of
the
the
way,
are any of the pamphlets the indifferent stars?
I think you can see that one of them is a text about the indifferent stars.
What is going on here?
I'm gonna go ahead and make a roll for a certain stat.
Oh no.
So why don't you go ahead and give me a D100 roll, actually, as you begin to kind of question some things.
Oh.
Okay. Everything's fine.
I was not expecting this.
So you're from here?
That's not what this means.
That's a great reaction. Okay.
That's not what any of
Sarah's
this fucking
staring
means.
at the photo. Do you remember that photo ever taken?
Well, I mean, if all of our...
Mechanic.
What?
New mechanic introduction. So if you ever want to recall something about your past, you can. It is just going to be a. Let me pull this up real quick. So there's and you just have to ask for a sanity save, but the results can be disastrous.
That doesn't exactly... What do you mean by
I just wanna-
disastrous?
Disastrous.
What do you mean by disastrous? What are we talking here? Like, I lose some, like, HP, or just, like, I just die?
Nothing that severe, but
Your stress maximize. Your stress goes to a max level.
Such an evocative.
that's not far from it. The truth.
Disastrous.
That's-
This is your chance, Grant. Shoot your shot.
I'm making a sanity roll.
I have a guess for
Okay.
what it could do.
I want to see if I
wanna
can't
see
remember.
what happens.
Okay, make a sanity save for me.
Good thing I don't
Easy.
cause disadvantage.
Ooh, you got it. Okay.
Yes. Woo!
Oh man.
Woo!
So you're staring at the photo. So the photo is just you kind of playing in a playground. So sitting on a set of swings. You see the photo. Well, let me pull you into another room
Ooh. Wait, can we do that
real
with Zoom?
quickly. No, we can't. We can't. Hold on. I'm gonna message you what I'm gonna message you.
Wait, no, the other people leave. Get out of here for a second.
No. Oh, there's break rooms. I don't know how to use those.
Yeah, there's a break.
Watch this. I can do it. Room 1. Add a room. No. Assign. Grant and Kevin.
Oh, you're host now. Yeah, that's why I don't have host powers anymore.
Did you get moved?
No. We learned. I'm gonna message you with the status, what goes on.
Does that not work?
Yep, there it is.
Oh, no, it works. He's inviting us to room 2. Go in. It timed out. I'm here.
Okay. So as I was saying, it's you on the swings on the photo, right? And you think really hard. And here's the thing that you're gonna hate me for this. So you remember in your childhood, you so like you have the certainty that you've never been on a playground, that you remember being on a vessel for most of your childhood, if not all of it. So this picture is incongruent. With your memory.
Oh no. Okay.
So when I go back, I'm gonna ask you to roll another D100 for me.
Oh no.
No, just another bench check.
Okay. So I spent most of my young life on some sort of vessel, but I've never been on a playground, so this photo can't be
No.
real.
Supposedly, or you're not real.
Oof. Okay. Also, how do we go back to the other room?
Just leave the room.
I don't.
There's a in the bottom right. There's a leave room button.
Ah.
And then
The game or no?
They went to a bar to watch it. Welcome back.
roll the D100.
Who?
Him?
Yes. Violet.
FCC. Yes.
He rolled a 98.
Yeah,
What
you're fine.
What happens?
You're fine. Everything's fine.
Can I know my humanity?
Yes.
98.
It has. Oh wait, it has changed. Hold on.
Can I know my humanity, please?
That is so close to a critical fail. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, there's nothing else in the room currently that you can make out. There are. Hold on. Actually, you guys entered the room. Let me go ahead and do this real quick.
Are you okay, Violet?
Staring at the photo.
Yeah, just still like kind of staring at the photo. Yes, yeah, I'm okay. Just I don't know how this got here. How could this be here? Why is it here?
is trigger anything?
Why are any of us here?
Fire up the memory bank.
Why ever we're here, whoever helped us get here, they must be messing with us in some way.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds super likely.
Well, what other explanation is there?
Yeah, you're right. That's the most. You're right.
Why don't you
I
just
have
say what
no
you're thinking?
answers.
What's on your mind, Harris?
I'm just curious who's gonna wield this EMP grenade launcher.
There-
Well,
there-
no,
it's a pamphlet of how to use it.
It's a
Yeah.
manual. It's not there.
Oh, it's not there. Oh,
Yeah, no.
It's not
Okay.
there. It's just a
All right,
pamphlet.
so
like,
what-
as you can see,
Yeah,
the
he said there
entire
were
room is empty.
pamphlets.
Like the entire room is essentially empty, as like I said.
It was
Okay, besides the games and whatnot, but it's mostly been emptied.
Why don't we go ahead and end here for tonight in this panic room?
Damn. I can't
Everyone-
argue with that. I wanted to try to get in one last, like, I just want to look at Sarah. Does she, like, have her gun drawn and point at my head or something?
She's staring at that photo, mighty fierce.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
All right, let's take a quick gander at experience. So you guys get 10, and you need 10 to level up. And I don't think anybody's done any of their class horseshit just yet.
What would be my
Oh,
classes
God.
for shit?
Oh, wait,
Android, with an interface with a higher intelligence or advanced
yeah.
technology.
Yeah, I haven't done any of those yet. I wish. I will
And we haven't
find
done any of the things. Yeah.
I will find
Um,
the leader and I will interface.
I mean, you could argue that a photo is an artigraph. Or an artifact.
It's not. Artifact has a very specific
Yeah.
definition.
I know. I'm fishing.
Yeah. Very.
Um,
Well, you won't know. That's the other part. So I will.
oh wait, no,
Since
I
we're
found
good-
something. I found something about who I was,
yeah.
or who I.
You did. Okay.
Yeah, wait, no, I actually did.
Yeah. So you can gain a experience for that.
I gained one whole experience.
Nice.
Right. What I was gonna say really quick. Let's go through level ups and stats pretty
Okay.
quick. Let's see. Pull up the book.
Fuck is that photo doing?
Because you guys
there?
survived the session. Yay. Let's see.
It's never in doubt.
That was well. There was some doubt with me after the whole. Well, I mean, you just make a sanity save, and the results are potentially just disastrous.
Also, if you fail, everybody panics. Not panics. Gains of stress, right?
Wonderful.
What page is this on? Hold on.
I almost
Oh,
just
so
dropped
like-
the
like-
fucking. I almost just dropped a
39?
fucking grenade into the middle of the party right there.
Page 30.
Come on,
and
load.
It's 38 and 39, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I got it. There it is. Okay, so level up. So improve one stat by 5 and another by 3. You pick one. So pick one major improvement. So one, you can choose. This is on page 30. I have it on 36 of mine. 39 to 44. You're right, James. So pick one major improvement. So you can either choose to improve one stat by 5 and another by 3, or you can improve 2 saves each by 4.
Yep.
So the saves are like the sanity things.
Yes.
So I can improve 2 of those by 4.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing that. I'm bumping sanity and fear by 4.
That is exactly what I did.
Yeah, easiest decision of my
Actually, I'm not
life.
adjusting fear because we've got James, so I'm gonna fail them all.
Actually, actually, that's not a bad.
You have this cold, unnerving android.
Wait.
Eh.
But what else am I gonna like? What does body do?
Your body save. So
Yeah.
if shit happens to your body, right? Like for example, like stuff falls on you, or you're invaded by something, or like something tries to take control of you, then it's all that stuff is related to body.
I don't like when you said or something tries to invade you, so I'm gonna go with sanity and body then, I guess.
Okay.
It's tough because I want to raise my strength and my
It's your
intellect,
deck save essentially.
Okay.
but I also want to get my armor and sanity up higher.
At the same time, like, I don't know, what if James dies? Then it would be nice to have some better fear.
The end goal is to get me killed, I guess.
No, it's not to get you killed, but if you happen to die.
Having an android is brutal. That's that's some brutal shit.
That's why
Oh,
the
right,
first
and
character.
minor
This is why my
improvements.
first character is the android, or my second character is the android. But the first one I'm playing is got him.
for number 2, resolve. So whenever you panic, you subtract 1 from the panic roll. This is for the when you're on the panic table. So like instead of a 30, you have a 29. So you instead of having a heart attack, you whatever is the worst thing that happens there. Oh, you don't have any phobias or addictions, or you can heal all stress.
What does high stress mean?
High stress. So when you make a panic roll, you roll 2d10. If you roll over your stress, you're fine. If you don't, then you panic and you roll on the panic table and you add your stress to 2d10.
Okay.
The
So,
higher the panic, so the higher the panic result, the worse it is. So if you're higher in stress, you're more likely to panic and you're more likely to get a nasty roll on the panic table.
okay, and then resolve lets us reduce that value. We can spend resolve to reduce the panic roll to potentially get something
permanent.
less bad.
It's permanent. Yeah, it's a permanent -1 to the panic table. Yeah.
Oh god, do I clear my stress or do I take a resolve? What's level 2?
For experience.
Or what yeah, how much experience to level 3?
Level 2 is 25. Level 3 is 50. Cumulative.
Okay, so I need actually, if I survive one more session, I could clear all my stress. So maybe I just take the resolve and I gamble. Or do I just clear all my stress?
All
Fuck.
right, boys. I've raised my sanity and my fear. Never
Eric, what are
getting
you doing?
defeated.
Are you doing yeah, Eric and James, are you guys going resolve? Or are you guys clearing stress?
I took a resolve because I thought that because I feel like I'm gonna panic. So like
Yeah, we made
my-
2 fear saves. So like I feel like if yeah,
I
like
mean,
if we
clearing stress is probably the better thing, but I'm kind of I want to see I want to see it. I just don't want to have the heart attack. So
Yeah, that is true. Instant death is off the table.
well also like you
I
start
want
like
to panic. I
well
don't want to panic.
yeah, you start with 2 stress. So like healing it just sends you back down to 2.
0.
0.
It takes
Oh.
you back to 0.
You
I know,
started to.
Oh.
Like I lowered my stress.
I'm actually gonna get rid of my stress, I think, because my stress is at 4. I'm already to the point where it's almost going to be impossible to not fail. Because yeah, it's you roll 2d10s and both d10s together have to be above your stress. Okay.
So like added together. So it'd be like an average of
Oh.
what, 10?
Okay, so the average roll is technically 11. 4 stress doesn't seem that bad. I'm actually gonna gamble and take 1 resolve. I'm gonna gamble.
2 people won't die of heart attacks.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna stay at 4 stress, and I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna survive next session, and then I'll just heal my stress then. Okay. Famous last words, am I right? Alright, and then what's the third
Famous
thing?
last
Oh, we
words.
gain skill points.
Gain 2 skill points.
And you could bank them too if you don't want to save them for later.
Bank them and
I
spend them
prefer
whenever, or like we have to wait till the end of a session?
I think wait till the end of a session, or the next level up. I would say.
Okay. If that's the case.
Let me see what it says. Let me see what it says.
I took jury. It's got to be next level up because anything else would be too.
It would be
Like
well. It
would be too, like a Swiss Army knife. E.
Yeah, you would never want to pick. There'd be no reason to pick one.
Oh yeah. Wait, Grant. Well, you guys have like your Yeah, you do. Okay, never mind. I was trying to figure out if you had your saves updated with like based off of your class as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Not good. I
Oh,
saved them.
yeah, it says in the example, and save her other skill point for when she hits level 2 and hopefully spend it on that point. So yeah, if you bank it, you are saving it till the next level up. What's
Well, maybe do the leveling up. Do it off camera.
well, we're already
Yeah.
done leveling up. I might stop. I might think on what I want to spend my points on, if that's okay, Kevin.
Yeah, just have it ready by next session.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I have 2 skill points,
All right.
but I think I'm done leveling then, unless there's something else.
No, that's it. And
Oh,
then
that's it.
we'll discuss next time. Yeah.
Thanks for
Okay.
watching.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. All one persons.
Hey, we don't know. We could get like a whole 5 viewers, but kill the stream. Well,
That's
recording.
ambitious. Yeah, kill it.
Okay.
Kill it.
Goodbye.